Turning fury into fortune. Guide to churning revenue from anger and turnheads. We know that advertising is all about making consumers feel a certain way about a product. Making customers happy or excited is not the only way to make them buy. Now marketers do not shy away from exploiting yet another powerful tool at their disposal, rather completely diverse, and it's fury or outrage. Sparking outrage may seem counterintuitive when trying to sell or promote a product. But to paraphrase Oscar Wilde, the only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. And outrage gets people talking, or at least noticing. Studies tell that 84% of advertising is not noticed. One thing to definitely admit about an advertising which causes outrage is that it certainly gets noticed. It can earn a lot of media value, as people share the advertising across social media. Whether people applaud or condemn the message, it's still reaching a wider audience. Obviously, content that taps into our emotions is more effective than blandness. And of all our sensations, anger is more effective at getting content shared. Anger is an impulsive emotion and agitates people into doing something. Positive appeal leads to consensus. No one argues over pictures of cute cats, but anger provokes arguments and disagreements. This creates an outrage cycle. People share the thing they are annoyed about, leading others to see it, and then sharing their annoyance with yet more people. For marketers, provoking outrage creates the utmost engagement, which is crucial because customers are more engaged with an appeal and anger becomes the most profitable emotion. There are many reasons why someone might feel outraged because of an ad, and there's no shortage of examples. Protein World's Beach Body Ready ad in 2015 was accused of chauvinism and body shaming for featuring an unrealistically skinny model. Regulators received hundreds of complaints about it. Despite this, the company claimed that the campaign generated £1 million in sales in the days after it launched, thanks to the single boost created by social media outrage. Some brands take this a step further and purposefully try to provoke outrage. Think of beer maker BrewDog. Its latest campaign trolls rival brands by highlighting the low customer review scores for Carling, Budweiser, and Foster's beers. The world is full of sensible brands doing sensible things, counters the creative agency behind the BrewDog campaign. There's more than one way to use outrage as a tactic. Rather than provoking a reaction, some brands try to channel public anger against a social or political issue to gain consumer attention. Think of Nike, which launched Dream Crazy campaign featuring US NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick. In 2018, this ad included a video that urged viewers to believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. The ad was seen as controversial due to Kaepernick's protests against injustice during the national anthem. However, the campaign resonated with many people who shared Kaepernick's message of social justice and the need for change. The campaign led to a 31% increase in online sales for Nike, and the company's stock price also increased. By tapping into this anger and frustration around racial injustice, Nike was able to create a strong emotional connection with its audience and drive engagement. Today, customers want to be associated with brands that stand for something, that fight for a cause. Brands that align with a customer's beliefs and values are seen as more authentic and trustworthy. We will see a brand that rebels against a cause. Dove, Real Beauty. In 2004, Dove launched its Real Beauty campaign. The campaign featured women of different ages, sizes, and ethnicities. It encouraged them to embrace their natural beauty and reject the unrealistic and often harmful beauty standards. The campaign tapped into the anger and frustration many women felt and was able to create a strong emotional connection with its audience and drive higher revenues. The campaign was widely praised for its message of inclusivity and empowerment, and it helped to change the conversation around beauty standards in the media. Outrage can set a brand apart from the crowd, and thanks to social media in our daily life, the outrage cycle continues to play out, and marketers profit from anger. Stay tuned for the next part of this topic. Till then, happy pricing!